Yes, I am feeling better. Well, thank you for asking. Hi guys! So, yesterday was day 60 of the 100 Days of Screenwriting project that I've been working on. And as I explained in the last video, I did have to take like about a 2-week break because I was busy working on freelance, and then I was out of town, and then I was sick. But I'm back working on it. I started working on it again last week, and I hit 60 days yesterday. So this is my 60-day checkup. My voice sounds really weird. I think I need some water. So after I hit the halfway point with the 50-day checkup, I finished the second draft of Spark of Honor, so that's all done. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to go through it again because I feel like there are still some things that need some fixing, maybe. I think there was some backstory that I realized I didn't actually ever include in the script that's kind of important, but I'll do that after this project is done. And then I started trying to jump into my pirate story, Sea Dogs to the King. That one is a really weird case because I have a half of a first draft done, but that was written like over 2 years ago, and I haven't really looked at it very much since then. So I ended up having to just reread what I had written, and a lot of it was kind of really cringy. You know, I've improved in the 2.5 years since I wrote that stuff, and my idea of what is good and what isn't has changed. So I started trying to rewrite it, but then I was like, but I don't remember what comes after this, so I feel like I should just read through this and digest it, and while I'm thinking about how to continue from there, I'll work on something else. And so I started working on the second draft of my pilot episode of Nebula Prime, my sci-fi adventure invasion story. For those of you who don't know, Nebula Prime is a TV series that I really want to make, that I wrote a pilot episode of probably about a year ago. It's sort of like Independence Day meets Battlestar Galactica a little bit, but there's obviously a lot more going on than just that. It's got time travel, it's got, you know, battle sequences, it's got treachery and betrayal and so much, which is why it's a TV show, not a movie. Anyway, so I've been working on rewriting the first draft of that, and funny thing, when I wrote the first draft of the pilot episode, it was only about 33 pages long, which is too short for an hour-long episode with commercials, and I want to write it without commercials just in case maybe it gets picked up by Netflix in the future. You know, you never know. Or any of those online video streaming platforms that are now making their own content. You know, Hulu, Amazon, all those guys. So I've been trying to expand it from 33 pages, which is too short for any kind of hour-long episode, to a full 59, 60 pages. I have managed to amp it up to about 40. I've hit 40. I amped it up to 40 pages, but this is again a little bit of a weird circumstance because I am rewriting, but I'm also adding content, so I can't even gauge like how much I'm actually getting done every day. I'm just making sure that I at least work on it. But I have added some new scenes in that I really like, and I feel like it's getting stronger. Added some new elements into it to kind of add more mystery, because the first episode is introducing my main cast, and it's also kind of introducing the plot of the story a little bit. Writing for TV is very different from writing a movie, and from what I understand of the television process is you just write the pilot episode and then maybe have like an outline of what happens from there. So what I'm focusing on is this one pilot episode, and then I'll have the outline, because you know, you have the series creator, which would be what I am, and then you have writers for each episode. Usually the writer of the first episode is the creator of the show. That's, I believe, how it works. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. I don't know why I just rambled about that, but I'm working on Nebula Prime. It's going okay. I have to like find places to either insert new scenes or expand scenes, and it's a lot of going back and forth, really. This isn't one of the ones where I can just read straight through it and edit as I go. I have to keep going back and forth through the script to try to find more places to expand and be like, oh, well, since I added this thing, this other thing has to be changed now. It's a process, but I'm having fun with it because I actually really like the Nebula Prime story, so see how it goes, guys. Anyway, that's where I'm at 60 days into 100 Days of Screenwriting. I know I've fallen behind everybody else with their 100-day project, but let me know how your 100-day project is going if you are working on one, and if you're not, then just make sure to give this video a thumbs up, I guess. Also, if you have not subscribed already, please make sure that you do. I post new videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or at least I try to. Also, next week is VidCon. I will try to have a video up on Friday. I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but we'll try. I don't know. Stay excellent to each other and keep making awesome things. Bye!